Remember when Terry Bradshaw was selling used cars for $50 a day while he was your quarterback? A Super Bowl hero got shot in Vietnam, then hit by a grenade, and doctors said he'd never walk again. One Steel Curtain legend went completely insane and shot at police helicopters, and a Hall of Famer died homeless in his car after his brain was destroyed by football. We're about to blitz through 21 legends from the greatest dynasty in NFL history. Some became millionaires, others died broke. One became a preacher after going certifiably insane. Here's what really happened. Rocky Bleier, born March 5th, 1946, gets drafted twice, Steelers 16th round, then Uncle Sam for Vietnam, August 20th, 1969, hip duck, gets shot in the left thigh. Then a grenade explodes, sending shrapnel through his right leg and destroying part of his foot. Doctors say he'll never play again. Art Rooney sends a postcard. Rock, we need you. 1976, him and Franco both rush for 1,000 yards. First duo in NFL history. Now 79, runs veteran support programs, living proof miracles happen. Terry Bradshaw, born September 2nd, 1948 in Shreveport, Louisiana. While throwing touchdown passes in Pittsburgh, he's selling used cars for $50 a day because the NFL paid garbage. Also worked as a fishing guide at Toledo Bend. After football, becomes a country singer with actual chart hits, then Fox NFL Sunday Gold. At 76, he's worth $45 million and still cracking jokes every Sunday. Ernie Holmes, born July 11, 1948 in Jamestown, Texas. March 16, 1973, has a complete mental breakdown on the Ohio Turnpike. Shoots at a police helicopter while driving 100 miles per hour. Diagnosed with acute paranoid psychosis, 5 years probation. Comes back and wins 2 more Super Bowls while certifiably insane. After football, professional wrestler at WrestleMania 2. Then, ordained minister with his own church. January 17, 2008. Car accident kills him at 59. John Cold, born August 30th, 1947 in Ponca City, Oklahoma. Strongest man in the NFL. Protected Bradshaw for 4 Super Bowls. But here's what's crazy. While playing football, he was also competing in World's Strongest Man competitions. Finished 4th in the world in 1978 and 1979. Now 77, runs a non-profit helping veterans and first responders. Teaches at Youngstown State. Mad Dog White, born July 30th, 1949 in Hampton, Virginia. Super Bowl IX. He's supposed to be in the hospital with pneumonia. Lost 20 pounds. Checks himself out. Sacks Fran Tarkenton in the end zone for a safety. First points in Steelers Super Bowl history. Becomes a stockbroker after football. June 6th, 2008. The guy who played a Super Bowl with pneumonia gets killed by routine surgery. Robin Cole, born September 11, 1955. First player ever drafted first round from University of New Mexico. 2004, prostate cancer. Same disease that killed his dad at 50. Beats it. Starts a foundation to help other guys. Also runs a cheesecake company called Unforgettable Sweets with his brother. At 69, he's got 5 kids, 6 grandkids, still fighting the good fight. Hollywood Baggs, born September 8, 1946, in Canton, Mississippi. Those gold shoes, remember? Wanted to be a movie star after football. Super Bowl X, sacks Roger Staubach 4 times, destroys Dallas. Never made it to Hollywood. September 29, 2013, kidney failure. Kills him at 67, 1 day after his birthday. Dreams don't always come true. Donnie Shell, born August 26, 1952 in Whitmire, South Carolina. Never got drafted. Signed as free safety from South Carolina State. Retires with 51 interceptions, NFL record for strong safeties. Hall of Fame voters ignore him for 27 years. Finally gets inducted in 2020 at age 68. Tony Dungy presents him. Justice delayed, but not denied. Now 72, lives in Rock Hill with 3 kids, 3 grandkids. Sam Davis, born July 5th, 1944. Wore number 57 for Heinz, like the ketchup. Worked for them in the off-season. Smart business move. Wins 4 Super Bowl rings. September 10th, 2019. Age 75. Blind. Dementia. Goes missing from McKeesport Nursing Home. Found dead same day. Heart attack. 4 championships. Dies alone and confused. Mean Joe Green, born September 24, 1946 in Temple, Texas. That Coca-Cola commercial in 1979, "Hey kid, catch," made him more famous than 4 Super Bowls. After football, becomes defensive line coach for Steelers, then Arizona Cardinals. Now 78, works as special assistant for Steelers, still intimidating rookies in the locker room. Franco Harris, born March 7, 1950. The Immaculate Reception, December 23, 1972. Most famous play in NFL history. After football, stays in Pittsburgh, becomes businessman, community leader, perfect life. December 2022. They're planning a massive 50th anniversary celebration for December 22nd. Franco's supposed to be guest of honor. December 20th, 2022. Franco dies suddenly at 72, 2 days before his party. Pittsburgh was ready to celebrate. Instead, they mourned. Jack Ham, born December 23, 1948 in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Only linebacker ever to have 3 seasons with 6+ interceptions. After football, becomes radio broadcaster for Penn State, then works in financial services. Now 76, inducted into College Football Hall of Fame and Pro Football Hall of Fame. Lives quietly in Pennsylvania. Jack Lambert, born July 8, 1952, in Mantua, Ohio. No front teeth, pure psycho intensity. I wasn't crazy, I was intense. After football, completely disappears from public life. Becomes a hunting and fishing guide in Pennsylvania. Rarely does interviews, stays off social media. Lives like a recluse in the woods. Now 72, still avoiding the spotlight. Andy Russell, born October 29, 1941, in Detroit. One of only 5 Steelers to survive Chuck Noll's roster purge and make it from the terrible teams to the championship teams. After football, becomes successful businessman and motivational speaker. Writes books about leadership and teamwork. March 2024, passes away at age 82. One of the last links to both eras of Steelers history. Gone, but not forgotten. Mel Blount, born April 10, 1948 in Toombs County, Georgia. So dominant, the NFL created the Mel Blount rule to stop him. Didn't allow a single touchdown in 1972. After football, opens youth homes for abused kids. Hall of Fame, 1989. Now 77, lives on 303-acre farm in Pennsylvania and had 7 children. Ray Mansfield, born January 21, 1941, in Bakersfield, California, starting center for the first 2 Super Bowl wins. After football, becomes restaurant owner and real estate investor. November 3, 1996, dies suddenly of heart attack while working out at the gym, only 55 years old. Lynn Swann, born March 7, 1952, in Alcoa, Tennessee. That Super Bowl X catch against Dallas still gives you chills. After football, becomes TV broadcaster, then runs for governor of Pennsylvania in 2006. Loses to Ed Rendell, later becomes athletic director at USC. Now 72, works as college football analyst, still the most graceful athlete you'll ever see. Iron Mike Webster, born March 18, 1952, in Tomahawk, Wisconsin. Started as backup center for the first 2 Super Bowls, then became starting center for the next 2 Super Bowl wins. Never missed a game for 15 seasons. After football, develops severe depression and dementia from repeated head trauma. Lives in his car, loses his teeth, becomes homeless. September 24, 2002. Dies of heart attack at 50. His brain donation helps prove CTE exists. His suffering saved future players. John Stallworth, born July 15, 1952 in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, caught the game-winning touchdown in Super Bowl XIV. After football, becomes successful businessman, starts engineering company, very private, rarely does interviews. Now 72, worth millions from smart investments. Proof that quiet guys finish first. Glenn Edwards, born July 31, 1947, in St. Petersburg, Florida. Hard-hitting free safety for 2 Super Bowls, known for aggressive play and brutal hits. After football, battles cocaine addiction. Loses both Super Bowl rings to pay debts. Now 78, working construction. A cautionary tale about how fast glory fades. Terry Hanratty, born January 19, 1948, in Butler, Pennsylvania. Bradshaw's backup for 4 Super Bowls. After football, becomes insurance agent and youth football coach. Now 76, runs football camps for kids, still lives in Pittsburgh area. Proof that even backup quarterbacks can have happy endings. Which story shocked you the most? The quarterback selling cars? The insane defensive tackle shooting at helicopters? The Hall of Famer who died homeless? Or Franco dying 2 days before his celebration? If you remember watching these guys play on Sunday afternoons, drop your age in the comments. Let's see how many real Steelers fans are still out there. Share this video right now. Everyone needs to know what real football looked like. Tell them about the days when players stayed with one team and played hurt. Hit subscribe for more stories ESPN won't tell you. Every great team has secrets like this. Cowboys, Raiders, Dolphins, they all have players who ended up in crazy places. Drop a comment telling me which team you want investigated next. And if this made you miss the old NFL, when players were real people with real problems, smash that like button. Thanks for watching 15 minutes of pure football history. Here we go, Steelers. Remember, behind every legend is a human being with a story nobody talks about.